Hello again, everybody. Welcome back to Beyond the Fog. It's been an extra couple of weeks. 1 week? 2 weeks? Number of weeks. And we're all very busy, and time is fake. Cool. Alright, so where we were at last time, we had just arrived in town and we were talking to everybody and discovered a theft had taken place in the wake of the eruption of the volcano. And you've done some initial investigating, and I hope everybody took notes because I haven't put the recording on YouTube yet. But you've done some preliminary investigations around the building where the visiting lord and his entourage were staying. And I seem to recall Julian stealing some clothes for some reason. But I believe where we left off, you were going to go and look at the inn, I think is what you were planning on doing.
We had made a discovery that someone had been lying to us or something of the sort, hadn't we? The innkeeper had been omitting things. Was that correct, or?
I did not listen to the entirety of the last 10 minutes of the last session because it just didn't end up that way. Mandy, what do your notes say? You take better notes than I do.
About a page per session. So we've been investigating the place where Lord Vallac was staying. Vallac, one of the two. We found out that the lock was picked but by somebody who's crap at it on the chest.
Right. Yep.
And there was a fine set of clothes that went mysteriously missing while we all watched.
And none of us saw a thing.
Honest gov. I think we'd worked out that the innkeeper had a perfect view into this place.
That was it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. You looked out the window and went, the inn is right there. I recall.
Yes.
Okay, so what would you like to do first?
From memory, we maybe didn't quite finish looking around the house, because we spent a lot of time in one room and then briefly went around others. But otherwise, yeah, I guess it's go to the inn.
It's up to you. You're welcome to keep looking around this building if you would like.
You have very loud housemates.
Sorry, I'll see if I can.
Rambunctious.
Pat.
I also would like to talk to the City Watch as well, because I think there was misleading information. There was contradictory information about whether Vallac went north or west or whatnot. Where exactly he went.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, we found that out last session, didn't we? He went north, I believe, which is weird because that's where the bad is.
Mm-hmm.
Or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
There was this whole group of people saying, we just hope he didn't go in such and such a direction. It'd be terrible if he went in such and such a direction, and that was the direction that he went in.
And then, eavesdropping on the guards, he was last seen going north. I'm kind of tempted to just follow the guy and not quite hunt him down, but not hunt him down.
Not hunt him down.
I feel like track rather than hunt, because hunt implies ill intent, and I don't think we necessarily want to gut him, you know? He is, in theory, a victim of a crime.
Oh, that's right. Julian was very convinced that he had robbed himself. Yes. I remember now.
Also, let me know if that has helped. I've closed the door, but I can ask them to turn the music down if need be. It's just that I'll need to, I may need to let out the cat at some point.
It's at least.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's a lot better.
All right, cool. Well, you guys will need to tell me what you're doing.
I'm happy just to leave town and follow this guy.
All right.
Yeah, I'm happy to do that.
All right.
I mean,
Are
the
you
further
going to
we
have an
delay in town, the
in-character
further
discussion
away.
about any of this, or I'm wholeheartedly encouraging you to have these discussions in character rather than out of character.
Good point.
So you're currently inside the building where Lord Vallac was staying when he was in Boblin. In his room, I believe, looking out towards the inn.
And at this point, Audacity is just going over the chest, checking it for false bottoms, checking it for other evidence, checking around the rest of the room for where he might have left valuables.
I would like to, and I'm sorry if we got this information at the end of last session, but I did not take detailed enough notes, obviously. Have a look around to see if there's anything I can spot as out of the ordinary, as in, oh, the fact that they left this behind means that they probably left in a hurry versus this, because they left clothes and stuff, and yeah, see if there's any evidence of things that you would really actually want to take with you if you were.
Yeah. Okay, well, if my two rogues would like to roll an investigation or a perception of some variety, that would be swell.
Alrighty, well, this sounds like it's investigation, but I suck at that. Ironically.
So should I roll as well for my
Sure.
scheming around the room? Trying to find, let's face it, I actually want valuables rather than
Clues.
clues.
Julian is going to help investigate. Is going to help them investigate.
Okay, cool. Give it a roll. We're off to a strong start.
I actually meant literally, as in the.
Oh, as a help action?
Yeah.
Okay. Lee, you rolled the lower one. If you want to roll with advantage, you're welcome to.
Oh, yeah. I would like to take the 15, please.
Yes.
Please,
yes.
may I take the 15?
Sounds appropriate. Okay, so with a 15 and a 17. So it is abundantly clear that Lord Vallac and his entourage left in a hurry. You don't have to look very deeply to find that. Even with that other roll, you would have been able to get that. The chest itself, it doesn't have any loose bottoms as far as you can see. It doesn't have any trick locks. It doesn't have anything in particular that stands out or is interesting. It's just a chest. And looking around the room, it's very much a case of, yeah, there might have been something else under the bed, but there is a few things that they grabbed. But there's other things that they've decided to leave behind. So like the clothes that went mysteriously missing.
Why did it?
There are a few other things. So like you have to assume that some of the stuff in this house was part of the, when you go to an Airbnb, how it's, it's got a bed, it's got sheets, it's got, all that sort of crap. That stuff is there. So having come from a very wealthy town, a lot of the stuff was going to be valuable anyway. So like the clothes that Julian picked up, they were expensive, they were fine. This chest is well made, even though it doesn't have any tricksy bits to it. It's still a good quality chest. The thieves were very inelegant in getting it open, but you would know that if it's just a wooden box, it has the same vulnerabilities as any other wooden box, no matter how well it's made. And likewise for locks. It's a good quality lock, but it's not a magic lock. It's not a tricksy lock. There doesn't appear to be any personal belongings left behind necessarily, with the exception of the quote-unquote fantasy business cards, the wooden tokens. That
yes.
I think Julian found those, or Giel maybe? Can't remember.
I think Julian found them. I seem to recall Giel rolling very badly on its
There were a lot of bad rolls last
Search check.
time. I'm not gonna lie, there were some bad rolls. But yeah, so yes, absolutely left in a hurry. And because there's no attempt at putting things back together, like none whatsoever, it's like they've kind of ripped the room apart looking for stuff and then just left. But there's nothing in particular. Like, I mean, yeah, like there's some clothes. There's, maybe a book or two, but they're not like magic books or rare books. Well, not that you would know because you don't recognize them necessarily because you're in a really different place. So you would need to take them to somebody else to figure out if they were rare or not.
I would like to grab the books.
Let me roll a d20. You get a book on agriculture.
Oh, well that works.
Basic agriculture. It's like agriculture for dummies.
Seeds grow in the ground.
Put seeds in the ground, pour water on them, and grow food like pizza.
There's pizza plants in this world? We should stay here forever.
Oh dear.
I'm assuming that the chest is like fairly largish, not pocketable.
Oh yeah, absolutely. This is
Never store valuables in a chest that somebody can just walk away with.
Yeah. Like looking in the chest, you can tell there were quite a few things in here. And it is long enough that... What's a good comparison? The shortest of your swords would fit longwise in this chest.
That's large.
And it's sturdy. So you reckon the only reason why they picked the lock in the first place is because they couldn't pick the dang thing up.
There's something that I'd like to bring up about all of this. I don't know what everybody else thinks, so maybe I'm wrong, but it kind of seems like they left in a hurry, the chest was picked, which implies that the people who were staying here, if they robbed from themselves or they're faking it, they were doing a bad job, or they didn't have the key to the chest for some reason. They needed to leave in a hurry. So maybe we should, if we follow them, people who leave in a hurry often need to pick up things like supplies on the way. If you didn't have time to pack anything before you went, you run out of things pretty quickly. So, maybe we should just follow them.
I think I'd agree with that. I mean, as to whether they pick the lock themselves or not, it's not exactly been done by an expert in picking locks from what I can see. It's a bit clumsy, damaged the lock a little, which, I mean, if they had the key, they could open it, but if they wanted to make it look like they were robbed, then they could scratch up the inside of the lock, picking it for themselves, and then just assume that we'd think they had the key, so why would they pick the lock?
Yeah, this is...
I almost feel like I just have to flip this down on my webcam so that you guys can't see my facial expressions as you guys talk. Oh, people do this in person. Heck me. Okay. Yep. Anyway.
Lots of very well-timed sips of tea.
I do not have enough tea or a large enough bladder to do that, I'm afraid.
That's Giel.
I mean, are we overthinking it? Is it possible that if they didn't... I think we're operating under the assumption that they robbed themselves. Or at least pretended that they had been robbed by someone else. Is it possible that whatever this thing was in that chest, and it got picked, and that was the only valuable thing in there? That's where it got stolen from?
The only thing of interest, maybe, rather than valuable. Sometimes they're different things.
Oh, that's a fair point.
I think they were looking... Whoever took... whoever it may be that took what was in there, they were looking for a very specific thing, like like one thing maybe, and just had no care factor for the rest, pretty much.
I mean, I don't know that. If I was going to be robbing this place and I looked around and saw a chest like this, first thing I'd try opening up. So for assuming that whatever it is that went missing was obviously valuable, then if it was obviously valuable once you've got this lock open, the sort of thing that you'd grab first. And we don't actually know that nothing else was taken because nothing else is left.
I think we should stop talking about it and just go and try and track this guy down. Because the longer we talk, the further he gets away.
Yeah, I agree. If we know which way he's headed, we should probably just try and catch up with him, because also, like, the more we try and interview people around town about it and stuff, the further the distance it's going to be as well between the two of us.
I mean, I'm just going to play devil's advocate for a moment here, but, looking like this, you kind of have to. What is it that we're actually trying to get out of this? Because from what I can see, we've just arrived in town with nothing much to do, and we've decided we're investigating this crime and chasing somebody across the wilderness.
I mean, we can't go home, so we may as well solve crime.
So we're just kind of following whatever seems most interesting at the time.
Yeah, I figure.
And from here on out as a team, if we're being a team.
Yeah, I reckon so. I mean, I don't have a great attention span, so I'm already really impatient hanging around here.
That could make for some fascinating into what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know what the word I'm looking for is, but it'll be fascinating, whatever it turns out to be.
So we're going to need to find some way of earning money while we're here, and it doesn't seem like many of us have much to do other than, look for rewards and things.
Well, I mean, I was basically told that I could open a shop, so I mean, I have a fallback if necessary. I have practical skills.
I'm curious how you're going to be operating a shop with a short attention span that gets bored with staying in one place.
I get a wagon. I had a wagon back home. I'll just get a wagon here. Wagons aren't hard to find in my experience.
So what you actually mean is you'd become a traveling merchant rather than a shop.
Oh, it feels like semantics.
Yes? Your point?
I leave mid-conversation to go after Vallac.
You took the words out of my mouth. I was actually about to say Julian walks out the door.
Hortense is trying to be polite, but this was like the edge of her patience.
Audacity watches them go, and very theatrically starts looking under the bed.
Okay, cool.
Giel's gonna stand awkwardly in the middle of the room and look between the one that's staying there, the one that's leaving, one that's staying there, the two that's leaving.
I mean, Omen is still there. Omen is being the wise old genie in the corner. He is pondering, and he's not doing a very good ponder, so he's just sort of letting people do their own thing at the moment. You look under the bed. You find a very fancy pair of silk slippers.
I know, and a very fancy pair of silk slippers.
Yep, they are the most awful orange you have ever seen.
I am delighted by this.
Good, I'm glad. Good. Oh dear. I think Omen is going to look at the two rogues that he is now left standing with, and then look at the door. Lady Audacity, should we perhaps follow them, lest they get into trouble?
Well, of course I'm going to be following them, but just walking out mid-conversation, I can't just hurry after them after they do that. The ancient elf is not going to be making great time. I got 5 minutes to be sarcastic here.
Well, perhaps we can use those 5 minutes effectively. And I think there was the notion of questioning the guards. if they want to find Lord Vallac. Well, that's just
I think we've got what we wanted out of the guards. Somebody was overhearing them, found out which direction he went.
Well, perhaps we can ask more questions. Why is going north so bad?
I mean, it could be useful. I'm particularly comfortable with guards myself.
Well, perhaps the other two could be guided into asking those questions on your behalf.
Right.
I would do it, but the DM doesn't want to talk to herself for 10 minutes. So...
I was making my way to go talk to the guards, so I guess I'm just walking along with Julian, being like, just having a chat, but also a lot of stairs in this area. Would I be leaning heavily on Julian for support?
No, most of the buildings are single-story. There are a couple of double-story buildings. The inn is a double-story building. Could I get a perception check from the two of you, please?
Sorry, where is it again? Just looking for the... Oh, yeah, there it is.
8!
Not much. No. $15. Okay, cool. So I think Hortense might be a little bit preoccupied being elderly.
Full-time job being this old.
But Julian, you're looking around as the two of you are walking through the town, away from the building where Lord Vallac was staying, and you have to pass by the inn in order to get to where you were going, and you notice that there is a ladder leaning up against the side of the building, to a hole in the roof.
Alright, yeah, I'll point it out to... I'll point it out to Hortense. Hortense, do you see that?
The ladder?
Well, more specifically where it's going.
Oh. I would like to roll to climb the ladder. Would this be athletics?
Acrobatics. I'm gonna
Okay, I've got a +1 for that, actually. To 14.
Okay. It's a ladder. It's a wooden ladder. It's well balanced, but it's fine. Is Julian gonna hold the bottom of the ladder?
Yes, I didn't say it, but I was thinking it, and yes, I am holding the bottom of the ladder just in case.
Alright, cool. I think this is a tall-ish ladder, but like, because it goes up to the roof of a 2-story building. So it does take you a few minutes to get to the top of this ladder towards the hole in the thatched roof of the inn. As you get there, Audacity, Giel, and Omen come out and around the corner, and I'm gonna get you two and Omen to roll a perception as well. I'm in the wrong place. Where am I? There I am. What is Omen's perception?
Perception. That's one of the ones I'm good at, isn't it?
Why are you rolling so bad, Omen? Oh, okay. Suppose you're still bugged.
Giel is good at 3 things.
thank goodness. Okay. Omen is still tired from the whole magical bullshit thing that happened earlier today. Audacity is not paying that much attention to that. Giel, you come around the corner with the other two and you see Julian at the bottom of a ladder, and then your eyes go up, follow the ladder, and Hortense is at the top, about to go into a hole in the roof.
Hortense, what do you see? Do you see anything in there?
I guess I roll perception.
Giel's gonna look at Omen and Audacity while you do that and go, does anyone else think that that's happening a little bit too much in the middle of broad daylight of the street? Because this seems like a bad idea.
We're investigating a crime. It's fine.
Also, whenever Hortense is caught doing something that she ought not be doing, she just pretends that she doesn't know where she is.
I mean, I must say that if you want to do something particularly outrageous, in the middle of the day where nobody would expect you to be getting up to anything nefarious is actually a pretty good approach. It's,
Yeah, I'll take your word for that.
It does seem a little bit off-center from your goal of talking to the guards, however.
Yeah, Hortense follows anything that catches her attention.
how close to the thieves' cat or thief sign writing that I saw on the inn the other day is this?
It is a few inches to the left of the ladder.
Right.
No,
Well,
left.
quite a few.
Okay, so you got an 11 for that perception check at the top of the ladder, Hortense. So, you look inside, and it's dark, but, like, it's also not super dark. Like, if you've been into your roof space in the middle of the day, even if it's, completely enclosed tile roof, there is still going to be some light up there because it just happens that way. And this is a thatched roof, so even more so. And there's light coming through the hole which you are standing in front of. You can't really see anything of particular interest. However, you are looking at a loft.
Ooh. Is there anyone inside this loft?
Not immediately visible to you, no.
So at this point, Audacity would just kind of adjust the cloak a bit and slowly and slightly dramatically stretch out 3.5 meter wingspan wings and just give them a stretch because they've been hidden under that cloak for too long. And I think I'm going to be following Hortense the easy way.
Okay.
These ladders. Yes, in the middle of broad daylight.
Okay, I'm just. Wow. Okay, I didn't realize that they were there. Okay.
I'm just gonna roll a bunch of d20s real quick.
For no reason whatsoever, clearly.
Okay, there is at least one person running screaming.
Who is it? Well, I mean, like...
Unnamed NPC villager number 5.
Oh, I was hoping for a name. No, I just meant, like, do they look like a guard or like
No, civilian. It's a civilian.
Can I roll a stealth check to land silently just behind Hortense to scare the shit out of her?
Yes.
Can I oppose that roll?
Yep, do a perception to contest.
Okay.
That's average.
A dirty 20.
Not so much. But
Hi,
you have a tiefling landing behind you with a very large wingspan. Oh.
I just turn around and go, "Oh, hello, dearie," and just continue my searching.
So, are you getting into the loft?
So,
Oh yeah, for sure.
Up here with these guilds.
Are there any? Is there like anything on the ground nearby me, like any kind of coins or like small things that I can pick up and like toss further in?
Roll a. Actually, you got a. What did you get? Oh yeah, roll a perception. Roll a perception.
Okay. 8.
No.
Do I have anything on? I would have presumably I have something on my person that I can toss out. Okay, I want to take like a random like something. I feel like Hortense is the kind of person who picks up pebbles that entertain her. So I just want to like take a pebble from my pocket and like toss it out and see if like it falls through or like I don't want to like walk across and have like the loft floor fall away. So I want to like try and scope out and see if there's any holes.
Okay, sure. Roll me a straight dex.
Roll me a what?
A dex. Just a straight dex.
Okay, I got a +1 to that. 21.
Natural 20.
Nat 20.
Yeah.
Nice. Very nice. Okay, so you take a pebble out of your pocket and you throw it, and it's like skimming it on a lake. It goes pip 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 into the darkness, keeps going pip 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 pip, and then tunk pip 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 pip, and you can kind of hear it bouncing and coming back towards you, and then you can hear it sort of lose momentum, go kind of noise.
Does it sound animal in nature?
No. It's just the sound of the pebble bouncing on wooden floorboards. But it did hit something at the back, which also sounded wooden.
Alright, I would like to walk towards the sound of the wooden thing.
So once Hortense is no longer blocking up the hole in the thatch, do I see anything as I come through? Including thief sign, people, valuables, trap?
Remind me, do you have dark vision as a tiefling?
Yes.
Yep. Okay. Cool. So you are looking at a fairly normal-looking loft. There is not a whole lot up here. There's a couple of boxes, and there is a far wall which has a door in it.
Trinkets. Any markings around there? Thief sign?
Nothing particularly obvious.
Scroll up. At this point, I'll just kind of follow Hortense in.
I think at this stage, Omen is going to look at the two significantly shorter creatures standing with him. Should we follow them?
I think so. My curiosity is getting the best of me. I want to climb up. I want to see what's going on.
Very well.
Giel just sort of gives Omen a look.
What variety of look, like?
So let me rearrange my face so I'm not laughing. You just seem determined to get me into these things, don't you?
Well, you are welcome to wait here.
Yeah. Giel sort of looks around at the... I assume people are staring openly by now, given that people have started to run away, and also fish person.
Yeah, I mean, with fish person, really tall, mysterious-looking fella in a cloak, and then, the tiefling with the freaking huge wings. Yeah, you guys stand out.
Do you want me to roll for climbing the ladder or anything, or is it? It sounds like from what you described that it's totally fine. Just climb it and it's fine. But
it is. But I made Hortense roll, so fair's fair.
Yeah, fair.
So
I mean, to be fair, I felt like you made me roll it because I'm like 9,000 years old.
That was the vibe that I got as well, but...
Yeah, like I had to roll it.
Oh.
Oh,
maybe
no.
Julian's gonna fall off.
Oh, no.
This is what you get for trusting, like, just strange ladders standing in the middle of random streets.
Alright, I'm going to say that because of my enthusiasm, like, I basically just try and sprint up the ladder as quickly as possible, and it does not bode well for me.
Okay.
Giel is going to try and, if not catch, because catch seems a little ambitious, at least sort of make the fall a little steadier and less damaging.
I really hope this is a high roll. Please be high. Please be high. That'd be so funny.
Mine. What am I rolling? Am I rolling? I want to say Dex. I want to say Dex because my goal is steady, not like support.
Yep. No, that's fair enough.
Would you like to know my weight?
Look,
Let's
I have -1.
Let's see if it catches you first, and then we'll worry about a strength check.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
So Dex
Yeah.
first.
I'm 4'8" and my strength is -1. I don't. Let's just see if I can like soften some of this. What button is it? Okay. Okay.
That's a fairly average catch. It's not the most graceful, but you do manage to initially stop him from hitting his head on the ground. Roll me a strength.
If this is high, I'm gonna laugh so hard.
Please be high. Please be high.
That's.
Big one.
Oh god, which of these buttons? I can't find the fucking.
You would have a different keyboard layout.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah, no.
that's a
Oh no.
Okay. How do you picture this going down?
I'm imagining that sort of like at first my goal is like just sort of oh shit someone's falling and like I've put my hand up like at the you know top of the back and managed to make it so that legs hit the ground first, but then have like miscalculated and oops I'm standing too far next to the direction that falling is happening, and just sort of like there's this moment of equilibrium where it's like this could almost have gone well, but then we both overbalance and you hear this sort of muffled fuck thwomp.
Brilliant. I love it. Great.
In this small interim, Flick just came over and gave me dessert, which is like frozen cheesecake, because we need to eat everything in our freezer in like 3 days, to make room for tartlets. And she gave it to me with a spoon, but the spoon don't want to come out.
Oh no.
So, okay, I just need to shake it more, but I just thought that was funny.
No, fair enough.
It's cheesecake with suspense.
Yes.
Okay, cool. All right. So I'm going to say that because of Giel's efforts, Julian is unharmed in every way except dignity. Now I'm going to roll to see whether or not Omen can get up this ladder. He struggles because he doesn't have arms.
I love how everyone who's actually climbed the ladder, other than the 9,000-year-old elf, is really struggling with this ladder. This is so funny.
Yeah.
Alright, fine. I think if this is what we're doing, we're gonna have to. This is what we're doing. Alright. Giel's gonna look at the other two and, like, look at everyone that's staring at them on the street and just attempt to, like, just fucking go. The people with dignity are inside.
Me.
By Fallout Boy.
The people with dignity are inside by Fallout Boy.
That actually goes really freaking well. I believe it. I buy it.
So acrobatics, we said, yeah?
Yeah.
My god.
Maybe it's slippery ladder.
I don't know. Please tell me 11 gets up the ladder, though.
You're not going to do it with any grace, but yes.
Yeah.
You managed to
I think
get up the ladder.
that's all Giel needs, is just like flustered. It's a little bit grabby. It's a little bit scrabbly, but it's
You're
up.
also really short.
Yeah, this is built for like people at some actual height.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna say that once Giel gets up the ladder and into the loft, I'm not gonna make Omen and Julian roll again, but that was very entertaining.
I was going to cast Blade Ward on myself.
No, I think after having had that little bit of a reality check, the two of them can actually make their way up the ladder with a slower pace and a little less trying to show off, and etc. 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 Okay, so we are now all in a loft. There are some boxes, there is a wall, and a door.
So who he can actually see?
I can't. I'm pretty sure. I think I'm the only one without dark vision.
Does Hortense have dark vision?
She's an elf.
Do all elves have dark vision?
They did in previous editions. I don't know about 5th.
What variety of elf?
I'm a wood elf, so I guess I'd have wood vision. I don't know. I'm really good at looking at trees.
It should be on your sheet underneath your saving throws.
I don't think I do have dark vision. No, I don't think I do.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, nope.
Alright, so that means
Okay.
Hortense and Julian can't see shit. Good.
Alright, I'll light a torch.
What elves are meant to have dark vision?
Are they? Okay. Just Julian then. In that case, that whole thing with the pebble probably wouldn't have been necessary because she could have seen. But anyway, regardless, you are in the loft. There are some boxes. There is a pebble in the middle of the room, and there is a wall and a door.
I'm gonna walk over to the door and just look around a bit. All right, so I don't know if anybody else here noticed it, but there's some thief sign out by just near this hole. So I'm just gonna check over this door before anyone tries opening it, bashing it down, knocking. Because if the Thieves Guild's around here, we're not super great at finding guests.
Especially with the mess that we just made out in the street. They're gonna know we're here pretty quickly, by the way. Thought you should probably know.
If this is anything to do with the Thieves Guild, they are an absolute bunch of amateurs leaving the ladder there, or it's a trap.
Stop pressing buttons, kitty cat.
If someone was just talking to me, Flick was helping me with my centaurs, so I wasn't paying attention. I'm sorry.
It was more in general rather than specifically at you.
Okay.
Apparently, you're supposed to have dark vision, so you have dark vision.
Oh, neat.
Cool.
I will start looking at the door and trying to work out if it's cracked, locked, otherwise suspicious, actually a door.
Sure.
Perception?
Yeah, perception and investigation, I guess.
I'm gonna go with the one that's not 0.
Nice. Very nice. 21. Okay, so this does appear to be a fairly normal door. It almost looks like an original door to the inn, actually, as a matter of fact. It has a handle, but it doesn't have a keyhole. And touching it, no vibe of magic or anything like that. And you can turn the handle all the way. Does not appear to be locked.
And I don't notice any traps.
Nope.
Audacity is just checking out to see if this door is like cursed or a trap or anything nefarious.
Mm-hmm. That's fine.
Hortense opens the door.
Okay.
First steps inside.
Yeah, Audacity is in your way.
If you try to get to the door like that, you will get shoulder checked. Just like...
I thought I was in front of you. Because I walked to the door before you did.
You walked to the middle of the room.
Oh, I was under the impression I'd walked to the door. My apologies.
Also, even if you're right next to me and you try to open the door, you're getting shoulder checked.
Why? Why would the violence? I'm a 900-year-old elf lady.
Which means that the shoulder check's going to work.
I would like to roll to sneak past Audacity and open the door. I know this is annoying, but I've established this as a character trait, and now I have to lead into it.
Oh yeah, I'm also playing character here, by the way. It's like, you have a character trait that would piss my character right off.
Okay, can I roll stealth to
Sure.
sneak past?
And Audacity can roll perception to contest.
I'm doing one of those things like, when you're in a supermarket or something and someone's spending too long looking at a thing and you're like, oh, excuse me, pardon me, just need to grab the mustard that's right next to you. It's kind of what I'm doing. Ooh.
I'm gonna say no.
Ooh, that's a nat one.
I think that probably is lower than Audacity's passive perception, so I don't think you even need to roll.
I mean, given that that's 13, like, even if I get a nat 1, I'm seeing that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. Shiny. Yeah. I'm not gonna make you guys roll for booting each other out of the way of the door, but I am going to say that you guys are kind of prevented from opening the door until one of you gives way.
Can I try and convince Audacity? Like, it's just a door inside a hotel. It's not like there's going to be a murder dungeon behind there or anything. It's probably just, like, additional bedding and storage.
The thing I'm really curious about here, how the fuck are you still alive? You've just climbed through a hole marked with thief sign in the middle of broad daylight into an abandoned loft.
We don't know what's abandoned. Just because it's underused doesn't mean it's abandoned.
To be sure, it makes no sense, but like, this is Julian speaking, by the way. But at the same time, like, she's the one that successfully climbed the ladder.
And you're all the losers who needed a ladder.
Yeah, that's true.
At this point, Audacity reaches down to her left boot, pulls out a fairly nasty-looking dagger, and just looks at Hortense. Like, I'll make a proposition to you. How about I go through the door? If there's something in there that wants to be killing us, then I'll stab it a bit. And it won't be stabbing you. And if there's something that needs a busybody, I'll let you in, and you can be old at them.
I don't particularly appreciate the word old being used as a verb, but okay.
I didn't use old as a verb.
Is it
old.
As a
It's a noun there. The verb was be.
as an adjective?
I feel
No,
as though it would
it was
be prudent
noun.
to point out that any element of surprise we may have had at this stage would have been effectively quashed by your bickering.
I mean, that's fair, but on the other hand, they're now no longer expecting anybody competent to come through this door, which gives us the element of surprise again. And at this point, Audacity turns the handle just enough, kicks the door, and gets the dagger up into throwing position.
Okay. Cool.
It would be so fucking funny if I was right and it's just like spare linens.
Giel would like to have backed off by this point, like somewhere towards the wall on the middle of the middle of the wall on one of the other sides, and is attempting to hide in the shadows.
Okay. Sweet. What's Julian doing while all this is happening?
I'm making my way towards the door as well.
Okay, sweet. Alright. Can I... Actually, yeah, can I get a perception from Audacity, please?
I don't want to roll an intimidation at whatever the hell is back there. Just, like, this is the game that she's playing right now? 15?
15.
You're going to intimidate the hell out of this spare linen.
Pillow has never been so scared in all its life.
Have you ever slept on intimidated linen? It's the most comfortable thing.
Okay, so you fling open the door and your dagger is ready, and it is immediately apparent that there is no hostiles in this room. There isn't a whole bunch of spare linen, so there's that. But there is a whole bunch of chests and bundles and other things, and there's no order to them. Like, you've been in like warehouses and storage rooms and stuff, and people often, not always, I'm looking at my garage, put things away in a very nice, neat, at least pseudo neat, kind of organized kind of way. This is someone has chucked stuff in here. The other thing that you notice with that 15 with incredible ease is there is somebody in here, but they are bound and gagged in the corner.
Is it Vallac?
It is not. Wow, actually, I don't think you know that. Do you know what he looks like? Did you ask?
No.
No. I'm going to give it to you for free. He doesn't look fancy enough to be Vallac, but you didn't ask that information, so you don't actually know. I
assume all rich people look alike.
No, he looks like a commoner. But he's bound and gagged, which is a bit unusual.
At this point, I'll just kind of put the dagger a couple of times and step over to this guy. Look him over quickly. He looks actually bound.
Mm-hmm.
Pull the gag away with the hands not holding the dagger.
Mm-hmm.
Well, hello there. It seems to be a bit of a shit day for you.
Oh, man, my head. And he starts to try and wiggle, but he can't because he's tied up with rope.
Seeing that nothing has gone wrong, Giel is going to sort of warily and cautiously move up to the door behind everyone else and look in.
But Audacity's kind of squats down next to this guy. Could you tell me what you're doing in here, tied up, gagged, apparently knocked out?
Oh, man, I don't know. I was just coming up to fix the hole in the roof, and then something hit me from behind. Where the heck am I?
I mean, you're in the loft of the inn.
Oh.
Bit of an obvious hole. Is it your ladder?
Yeah.
Well,
why is it so oily?
Ignore the elf.
Okay.
They're just clumsy.
Oh.
I gotta ask, did you notice the writing next to this hole? Take that for a no.
No?
Right. Is this room meant to be here?
Oh, the inn did have a loft, yeah?
Did have?
I mean, I assume it's still there. I mean, is this not the inn loft? He's looking around.
It's kind of a room inside the loft.
I haven't been up there in a while. I don't know what it's like.
Who do you work at the inn then?
The innkeeper is my aunt. I do odd jobs.
Right. It seems a bit more odd than usual.
Yeah.
I mean, we can't judge. Maybe he does this on weekends. Do you do this on weekends?
I'd rather not know that.
Fair enough. What was your name?
Martin.
Last name McFly?
Sure, why not?
That's an unexpected crossover.
Okay, as we don't start talking about people with colours in their hair, we're fine.
We'll start saying phi.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, so Martin, I'm gonna start getting these ropes off you now, but I'm just gonna ask you for no sudden moves. It's a bit of a creepy situation up here, and we find you in here. It's a little bit creepy. You make sudden moves, we might get jumpy. Does that seem fair?
Yeah, that's completely fair. Yes, sure.
What are the knots like on this?
Say that again?
What are the knots like on the rope tying him up?
Enough to keep him bound, but they're definitely not, grade A sailor quality knots or anything?
I start untying him and then keep the rope for myself, because free rope.
Okay, cool. I will figure out how much rope that is some other time. But you now have some more rope. Can I please have a perception check from everybody?
Oh.
I mean, that makes
I'm
sense.
busy.
Perception is that number.
12.
Finally, a half-decent bloody roll. It's dirty, but...
Okay, Omen's got a nat 20. And Giel's got a 18, 12 from Hortense. Okay. So we're in ascending order. That's splendid. Great. Okay, starting at the top. Yes, Audacity, you were busy. You were freeing Martin from his ropes and taking the rope. So you're preoccupied. Julian, you can only really see in the aura of your torch, so you can't really see beyond that. Hortense, you are being nosy, as you are. Nosying
My
in
defining character trait.
about what's going on in the other room with Martin and Audacity, but you are kind of keeping an ear out for other things, and you can hear an unusual amount of movement from behind everybody. Giel, with that 18, you can hear a familiarly inelegant creak of a wooden ladder, and Omen, he straightens and turns just as a number of people come through that hole in the roof into the loft with you, and he sort of does a bit of a swoosh with his cloak in a very dramatic fashion and goes, "It seems that we have company." And as he says this, there's a bit of a huff from the newcomers who have entered the loft, and they go, "Dang, I really thought that all of that bacon grease on the ladder would work. Damn."
Giel is probably already diving towards one of the piles of bags and things and is hiding within and or behind them.
So these three, they are immediately drawing swords and starting to come towards you with a, "Well, now that you've found our little hiding spot, we're going to have to keep you quiet, I'm afraid." And I would like everybody to roll me some initiative, please.
I was going to ask, before we roll initiative,
Yes.
can I roll a deception to pretend that I'm a little old lady who thought this was someplace else?
You can, but I don't think it's going to help you any. Because they are not happy to see you one way.
I would like to do the help action for Hortense with this roll. Claiming that she's my grandmother.
It is not going to help you that much.
Oh, okay.
That is a nat one, making it a 0 on that deception. No one's buying your shit. I'm sorry, I didn't hear anything you just said. I was laughing too much. Please repeat that. I'm sorry. What did you want to do? I'm very sorry. That was just very distracting. I love that 0. Okay. Where we got? We got an 11. We got a 4. Did you guys want to roll your initiative? Sorry.
Oh yeah. Just D20.
Is initiative dex or wisdom?
It should be a separate thing on the character sheet. I think it's dex based, but
For unless you've got some particularly specific character things, it's just a straight dex.
Okay.
So I have a +1 for initiative, so 13 total for me.
Wow, Omen's doing really well.
Well, I didn't roll a 0. In my head, I imagine her being like, "Oh, is this not the tea parlor?" And she like lays it on way too hard, and they're like, "You know where you are. What are you doing? What's this bit?"
Yeah. Okay, let me just get these in order. What have we got? Okay, so first it looks like it's Omen, followed by that guy, followed by Hortense, I believe, yes. And then Julian.
Mandy, now I have Martin said to his man stuck in my head, and it's your fault.
You're welcome.
Then
The shadow before we begin, where exactly are they? Like, are they in the same room as us, or are they in the room outside of the one we're currently in?
So they are not in the room where Martin was. They're in the other one. But I do have a map, which I will show you as soon as I have figured out our initiative order.
Oh. I don't know if anyone just saw Delenn snuggle her face deeper into my elbow, but it was adorable.
Delenn, lovely. Then... Okay. Oh my gosh, I can't spell. Leave man. I believe that is correct. Alright. Now, for our map, I'm going to share my screen.
Ooh, fancy.
You guys can see all the art that I nearly killed myself trying to make before last session, which we didn't end up needing any.
Hey, I love it.
Oh, that's fat.
That's really cool.
I appreciate Giel's pose in this.
I will be putting those little tokens into the chat so you can see them a bit bigger when we're done. But for now, all right. So I'm also going to pin that so that we can refer to it nice and easily. All right. So Omen gets to go first. Now, you are very tired. How many spell slots have you got left? Okay, no, you're fine. I think you are going to...
I was insufficiently couch-like.
Cats, am I right? Okay, Omen is going to hold his turn until the dude in the middle attacks somebody else. Mostly because I always forget to think of what I'm going to do if my NPCs go first. Now, Bandit 1 is actually going to come and do stuff. Where are you? You're that guy. Bandit 1, you are going to come down here and go doop, doop, doop. These are all 5-foot squares, by the way. Doop. And he's going to attack Hortense. And I'm going to do my own thing again. I didn't think of this through, did I? Sigh. Okay. Omen is going to then do Dissonant Whispers because he did a thing. So the bad guy needs to do...
I don't care for this man who chose to attack an elderly elf lady.
Look, you put it on way too thick and he's like, oh, no. No. No.
Having none of this.
Whiz save. He does not have any modifiers to that, so... That is a 6. That is...
My armor class is a 12, so...
yeah, no, he's doing a whiz save against the thing that Omen held his action for. So, unfortunately, I have several NPCs who are in a row in the initiative order.
Oh, okay.
Okay, he takes 3d6 psychic damage.
That's hefty.
Yep. 3d6. 6. 13.
Oof.
If available, move as far as its speed allows away from you. Okay, you started there. 5, 10, 15, 20. So you can move 2 more squares. So you move 2 squares back.
And then you shake it all around.
Okay. That happened because Omen held his action. The guy does not get to actually take a proper swing at Hortense. And now it is Hortense's turn.
Okay. I've literally never done this before in the whole time I've ever played D&D, but I'd like to use Giel.
Mm-hmm.
The guy that just tried to hit me,
Yes.
I would like to use Shillelagh. So I do have a quarterstaff that is established.
Mm-hmm.
So the wood or club or quarterstaff you are holding is imbued with nature's power. For the duration, you can use your spellcasting ability instead of strength for the attack, and damage rolls of melee attacks using that weapon. So I think it's just hitting.
Mm-hmm.
It's just okay.
Yeah, you're just hitting it, but instead of using your strength stat, you're using your spellcasting modifier.
Okay. I've never played spellcasts before, so this is a learning experience for me. Where is my spellcasting modifier?
Are you looking at your sheet on Dungeon Master's Vault?
No, give me a second. This small intermission.
I think for druids,
I have a cat. Everybody, look at my cat. She is fluffy and interesting.
Oh dear.
Okay.
I will just be your wisdom score.
Is this my wisdom score?
Yep.
Will I have a wisdom of 10? Oh, sorry, not 10. 16.
Yes.
I was going to say, if you made a wisdom spellcaster with a no mod, I'd applaud your role playing.
Yeah, so it's 16, but I've got a plus 3.
Yeah, so you use the plus 3, so you do a d20 plus 3.
Thank you.
You had your modifier, like your proficiency as well.
We should be 2, so plus 5.
D20 plus 5?
Yep.
Yeah, that sounds fine.
Oh!
8.
Also,
I'm out of practice.
do you move up to him?
Yeah, you will have to move up because
Yeah,
it is a
I'd move up to
melee.
him to smash him in the face.
Yep, sorry, I am doing several things at once. Okay, so you move here to go and smash him. Unfortunately, do you not meet his armor class? Alas.
I am also old, so I'm like, don't quite get there.
Yep. Okie dokie. Do you have any bonus actions or anything you would like to do?
I don't think I have any bonus actions. At some point in my thing, well, one of the things I've just written 5, but I haven't said what that means. So good job, past me. No, I don't have any bonus actions.
Sounds like me taking notes for my classes.
5. 5 what though, past me? 5 what?
Yep, fair enough.
This was a legal issues class. 5 what?
Okay, Julian. It is now Julian's turn.
Julian?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let me have a think. So just because it's been a while, remind me, how much can you move without using an action?
So you have in every turn you have a action, a bonus action, and a movement. And your movement is typically 30 feet unless you get more of them as part of a racial thing or what have you. As a human, I believe you have 30 feet of movement. Each of these squares are 5
I am
feet.
going to, I am going to move myself right next to Hortense on the right.
Yep, there.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And then I am going to lunge at the bandit that went after Hortense with my glaive. I've got 10-foot reach, so that should be fine.
Yep. Easy done. Ooh, nice. Yes, you hit him. Roll some damage. Five damage. Alright. Cool. He did not appreciate that in the slightest.
Is he bloody? Out of curiosity.
I actually have never used those words before as like status modifiers indicators, so I don't actually know.
Is he what?
Bloodied.
Bloodied.
I don't know what that means.
Is that the one where you take half hit points in one shot?
No, but basically, instead of saying, "Oh, so and so now has 9 hit points," which is kind of immersion breaking. It's an indicator to say whether or not they're.
Is that a significant chunk of hit points? Yeah.
Mixed him up.
No, he's fine.
No worries.
Okay, do you have any bonus actions or anything you would like to do?
No, not for the time being, no.
Alright, cool. Giel.
It's going to burrow further into the bags and boxes, thank you very much.
Not going to engage in combat? Okay.
Not at this time.
Okay. Would you like to stay put? Would you like to move?
I would like to stay put, but I would like to get a sense of what is in the bags and boxes around me, like look through them a bit. Maybe I can find something that I can improvise a weapon with later if I'm really pushed.
Okay. Sure. Roll me an investigation. This is what you're doing on your turn.
And I'm bad at that. No, it's fine. That's right. I just wanted to quote that. 20 plus. That's a blast from the past, though, isn't it? Plus nothing at all.
To make me feel old in one fell swoop. No, you're too stressed.
Yeah, no.
There are people with sharp things that want to introduce those sharp things to parts of you that are very squishy. You're too stressed.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That's all you're doing on your turn.
Yep, that is all I'm doing.
Alright, which means it's Bandit 2's turn. I didn't label these very good. Okay, so it's this guy. And he is going to come down here and he is going to attack Julian because you stabbed my friend. Okay, so he attacks this. Oh, I think that beats your armor class.
Well, sorry, I was just checking the character sheet. What was that roll?
I don't think you have a 21 armor class.
I don't think so. I'm almost there with a shield, but no.
Okay, so you get 1d6 plus 1. You take 3 points of slashing damage.
Not that you have the shield at the moment. The joy of pole arms.
Yeah, that's true. Okay. That is everything on that fella's turn. Which means it is now the other fella's turn. This guy, and I just realized that I specified Omen's thing would go off with this guy attacks anybody. I'm dumb. Too late. Alright. He is also going to attack Julian. Because that seems to be working for them. Now. Let's see.
Pins and needles. The cat was sitting on my foot for too long. Pins and needles.
Why do my NPCs either roll really, really well or really, really bad? It's always really, really well when it's in combat. Oh dear. Okay.
Discord Dicebot just wants things to be interesting.
Okay, so Julian, you take another 7 points of slashing damage.
Oof. What was the roll for that one?
He attacked you with a sword.
Yeah, no. What was the hit roll?
24.
24.
Oh, yeah. No worries.
Tempted to pull out my actual dice and roll them in the tray. Oh, jeez. Okay, that is all he is going to do on this turn. Audacity, it is now your turn.
So, turning away from Martin with just a quiet, no, I want to stay there.
Yes.
Audacity is going to turn to these new entrants and switch to thieves' cant, and shout, "What a bunch of fucking amateurs!" And at this point, then Audacity is going to move forward while drawing the sword and should be able to just get behind Thief, because he seems to be the one with the mouth on him from their entrance.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he was the one talking before.
Yep.
So, with a bonus action to disengage on the way through, should be able to get to flanking Thief with Hortense.
As in, like, there?
Just there.
Yep, alright. Shiny.
And then stab him in the back as best as possible, and then take a step straight away from him.
As in, like, a there, or just a...
Yeah.
Yep, okay. Let's roll to stab him in the squishy bits, initially.
And I get the advantage for the flank.
Mm-hmm.
16?
Yeah, that'll do it.
Which, okay, so D8 plus 6 plus...
Thank goodness for advantage. Then one of those was a nat 1.
12 points of damage to him.
Shit. Alright. Cool.
Rogues.
We get shit done, except when we're hiding in little piles of bags and barrels because we don't like fights.
Combat-focused rogues.
Mm-hmm.
And then at that point, Audacity steps away to make it more of a problem for him.
Alright. Cool. Splendid. Ow.
We just lost Julian.
Sweet. Alright. So we're back at the top of the initiative order. Splendid. It's Omen's turn. Omen, where's your character sheet gone? Here it is.
We just caught a flash of the GM notes.
Oops. Whoopsie doodle. Oh well. It was slow.
It just says buy eggs over and over again.
Insert that psychic reads my mind bird.
Well, that's a bit odd.
Meme
I
here.
should only be sharing my window, but anyway.
Whenever you alt tab around, it gives us flashes.
Weird. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put this on a different thing. That is over here now. Cool. Now you are going to cast Healing Word. That is what you are going to do, my friend. On Julian, because he took some damage. 1d4 plus his spellcasting ability modifier is 1d4 plus 5. Nice. Nice. D4 plus 5. 6. Because of course you rolled a nat 1. Damn it. You get 6 points back, Julian.
Oh, cool. I missed all of that. Sorry. I
didn't actually miss particularly much. I stabbed the guy and moved away. I don't know when you dropped out on your end.
just when you'd moved, basically.
Okay, cool. So you hardly missed anything at all. Omen just cast Healing Word on you for 6 points, so you get 6 points back.
Yay!
And that is all he is going to do on his turn. He is going to stay right where he is. Thank you so very. He is a spellcaster. He's staying over here.
Taco's fine over here.
Yes. Okay. Now...
Did you just say taco's fine over here?
Yes.
Hey, I understood that reference.
All right. That fella. that fella is gonna do a stab at... Oh, I suppose he'll stab at Julian because Julian stabbed him. That's a +3 to hit. Okay, cool.
Wait, can you read that?
Yes?
Wait, which one's attacking right now?
This one?
Oh yeah, I didn't think he could reach from. I didn't know
That's
that was
5
considered
feet.
5 foot.
That's 5 feet.
No worries.
Where's?
Yeah, diagonal is 5 foot. It's when you're moving the first. When you're moving diagonally, the first square is 5 foot, then the second one is 10 foot, then 5 foot. The first square is always considered 5 foot, so you can attack diagonally with a short range weapon.
Does a 15 beat your armor class?
No.
Okay.
I don't think. How much, just a second. How much does chainmail grant? Because it doesn't really come up on my character sheet.
16 for chain.
+1 dex, so I'm a 17.
16. Heavy armor, you don't get dex.
Oh, I thought chainmail you got 1. Sorry, I'm used to 3.5. No worries.
It's
You're
okay.
Right, I have the same problem.
It's our
Is
first
it
combat.
shirt?
It's our
Chain
first
shirt?
combat in the
Chain
combat.
mail? Is it chain shirt or chain mail?
Chainmail, not shirt.
Cool. That's heavy armor, and it's just straight 16.
Okay.
Understood.
All right. So that's a 15. So it doesn't meet it. Okay. Sweet. He takes a swing and a miss, and that was not a successful thing for him. It is now Hortense's turn.
I would like to do Shillelagh again and try and hit the same guy in the face again.
Okie dokie.
Alright, so that's just what I rolled before, so it was d20 plus 5.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck, Hortense? 7. Come on.
No.
Oh my gosh.
Less.
Just so you know, Hortense, there's a reason why I positioned myself next to you.
Is it because I'm a 900-year-old old lady who can't fight?
Along those lines.
Thank
But-
you.
I'm just saying you should probably stay next to me.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick next to Julian, who I've decided is makes me more useful, or at least less unuseful. That makes sense.
Yep. Fair enough. Okay. Have you got anything else you want to do?
I have an action and a movement, don't I?
So you've used your action to attack. So you
Okay.
have a bonus action and a movement. Yes.
Okay. I would like to step behind Julian.
They will get a swing at you.
Yeah.
Yeah, an opportunity attack. Well, I assume they're going to attack me next roll anyway, so it's much of a muchness, really.
Yeah, but it's attacking out of turn is the thing. Okay, so you would like to move here?
Yeah, may as well.
Okay, cool. So then that fella gets an attack of opportunity. I think that hits you.
Also,
Yeah, it does. I have a 12.
there's no such thing as a 5-foot step in 5th edition, is there?
Nope.
No.
Okay.
That's my favourite thing about 3.5. 5-foot step is the best. Just let me get my...
Rogues can disengage, though. What are we doing? 1d6 plus 1.
Disengage is a bonus action. Everybody else is full action.
Yeah.
Yeah.
1d6 plus... What did I say it was? 1. 4.
4 points of damage.
4 points of slashing damage.
Okay. Just a
Oof.
minute, sorry. I'm going to do a thing as a reaction.
Nice.
You're going to save Nana?
Yep, right.
Thanks, mate. I don't know why I love playing little old ladies, but they often don't have great fighting skills.
Look, at least you gave your character a weapon.
Yeah, fair. And my other character, her main attribute is that she knows everyone's mothers. So I do really good intimidation rolls. And I'll tell your mother about this, but it doesn't work here.
No.
I'm having trouble finding it. I wrote it down on here somewhere. Sorry, just give me 1 sec.
Hello.
Yeah, you're right.
Sorry.
It's our first
Oh,
combat
hello.
of the campaign, so like it's gonna be a bit rough. We'll get better at it.
Yes. Still getting used to the new characters and the abilities and things. Hello.
Also, sorry if I'm being a bit the one who knows rules.
No,
That's
I'm,
okay.
I'm
You're the one who knows rules. That's why we keep you around. Well, one of the many reasons.
One of the many reasons.
Yeah.
Also,
am-
the pleasure of your company.
Mixed blessing then. I am a systems person and I like these systems.
Mhm.
Probably why I've got at least 6 character sheets ready.
Yep. Hopefully you won't need them before the end of the campaign.
Hopefully. Audacity seems fun.
Hortense will just get a twin sister.
Okay, here we go. Interception. When a creature you can see hits a target other than you within 5 feet of an attack, you can use a reaction to reduce the damage the target takes by 1d10 plus your proficiency bonus to a minimum of 0 damage.
Nice.
Wow.
That does seem like a pretty sensible minimum, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, they have to,
Yeah.
you know.
They have to specify it's D&D.
Yeah.
I mean,
You can't intercept something into a heal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, well, roll it then. Go for it.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to do. Sorry, it's much less efficient on my phone.
It's okay.
That's
I
my
feel like I
sewing
need
hand,
like
kitty
another,
cat. I'm
at
going to
least
need
another
it.
monitor.
Perhaps I'm not going to need it. Okay. Hello. Yes, I know. It's such an imposition. I keep interrupting Snuggles by kissing you on the head.
Okay, so you're reducing that damage by 3, so Hortense takes 1.
1 point of damage. Can I say that point of damage is like he caught me on the side of the face, and so like I look at him and I make eye contact and open my mouth and blood just drips out? Because I think that would look metal as hell.
It's 1 point of damage. So what is probably more likely is the very, very tip of the pointed sword blade, like, nicked your cheek or something
Okay,
like
it's
that.
gone that. Okay, but remember that, because next time I get smashed in the face when I do something stupid, I want to do that.
We all know that's what's going through Hortense's mind right now. This is somebody who's survived 900 years of opportunities to be metal as hell.
I feel like she's been metal as hell in the past.
Like, I know that I keep sassing in character, but like, there's also that respect of you survived 900 years. That's a thing.
She's old as hell.
Alright, cool. You have stopped Hortense from taking slightly more damage. It is now your turn.
Thank you, James.
No worries. Now, next question. Does dashing does dashing incur an attack of opportunity?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Well, then I am going to stay put. And
So dash is using a full action to move your speed again as well as your movement.
yeah, that's not particularly useful here. All right. In that case, I am going to cast Blade Ward on myself.
Okay, cool. I'm not familiar with that one. Are you able to read out the spell description, please?
Of course. So, until the end of my next turn, I have resistance against all physical damage, basically. Bludgeoning, piercings, and slashing.
Okay, cool. Cool.
That's a cantrip, by the way, so it's not using up a slot or anything.
That's a good cantrip. I like that. Alright, cool. You cast that. Splendid. Have you got any bonus actions or anything you do?
Sorry, I'm so rusty. Can I use a bonus action to prepare myself for any sort of attack or anything like that, or do I have to use an action? I think that's an action.
It's your
That's
whole
an act.
turn. Yeah.
Yeah, no worries. No, I end my turn.
Alright. Sweet. That means it is Gil's turn next.
All right. Well, listening to how things are going out there, there's a. I'm going to say that Giel isn't looking and can't see because it is buried underneath things, but can sort of hear what's going on. And there's been a few exclamations of surprise and pain from familiar voices more than unfamiliar ones. So it's going to try and you said things were thrown around haphazardly. It's going to try and shove a couple of boxes over to make a loud, distracting noise, and then hurry off and find another hiding place that's now not being made obvious by the falling boxes.
Okay, sweet. That being the case, I will get a performance roll for the distraction, and then I will get somebody to remind me how the hide action works, because I haven't played rogues before. It's on my list. I haven't done it yet though.
I got a 10 for the performance.
Okay, I think I might just do whiz saves for all of these dudes.
Oh, you at here?
So hide is make a stealth check, and it's just double checking. For most circumstances, compared to their passive perception.
Okay.
Roll perception is for if they are actively looking.
Plus, where's my stealth? Okay. It's a 14 on the hide.
Alright, sweet. Because you're hiding, I'm going to reduce the opacity of your of your icon, so you're slightly transparent. Because you're hiding. Okay, so the two fellas in blue were startled by your distraction. So until Gil's next turn, people get a advantage on attacks on him, but not the guy with the red hair.
With that. And having potentially successfully rehidden, Giel would not know about this, about the outcome of this. We'll leave it to other people to do things for a while.
Okay. Do you want to move somewhere, given as you said you were going to look for a new hiding place?
Oh, yes, I had assumed that I had moved to a new hiding place.
Where would you like me to put your icon?
I'm gonna go with probably 10 feet to the left on that grid. Yes.
Alright. Sweet. Okay. It is now bandit number 2's turn. Which is this guy. Yes. Okay. He is gonna... he's gonna attack Julian. Because you're there. My God. I apologize.
Stop using up all the good rolls on the people who are trying to kill us.
I'm not doing it on purpose. 1d6 plus 1. 7.
Alright, so is that rounded down or up when it comes to resistance? I forget.
Always round down when halving.
Yeah, okay, so that's 3. Cool.
I'm alright, don't worry. I'm totally alright.
5e has a just always round down across the board to make things easier.
Okay, cool. It is now this fella. Where are you? This guy. His turn. He is going to...
The one that I just stabbed mightily.
Yes, and he's going to close the gap between him and you, and he is going to attack because he is cranky.
Julian
Hang on a
doing
second.
something.
Yeah, yes. Yep.
Do I get an attack of opportunity there?
You do, in fact.
Does that count as a reaction, or is that just a thing I get?
Mm-hmm.
It is your
All right,
reaction.
I'll let them go.
Huh.
Look, you only get one reaction a turn, don't you?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll let them go.
Yeah. All right. Cool. All right. This fella is attacking Audacity. Oh, god damn.
Hey. How many 19s in a row for attacks is that?
Uh,
At least 2.
yeah, I think there was one in the last turn too. Shit. Okay. 1 d6. Plus. Now this guy's got a little bit stronger than the other two. Okay, 4. And unfortunately, this guy has multi-attack. 15?
AC 14.
Okay, cool. So this guy has attacked with a sword in one hand and kind of only just nicked you. And then he's got a dagger in the other hand. And he swings it around for a stab and does another 4. So that's a total of 8.
Which is, at level 2. I mean,
Not to be sneezed at.
yeah. It's like, it's not as bad as what I did to him. I'm just glad it was in 2 separate attacks, or I'd be pulling in my scar rolls.
It is now your turn.
I'm just... Is there something I can do in the way of intimidate rolls in conjunction with an attack, possibly to get some sort of advantage out of this?
Convenient. You fight like a cow.
Look, I can let you roll intimidation as your bonus action, but you'll be doing it at disadvantage because he did just stab you.
Yep. I mean, I did do more to him, but... So I'm going to circle around him to the other side, mostly just to make a point.
Mm-hmm.
And then flash the wings out as best as the space allows.
Mm-hmm.
So the intimidate roll... With a 2, that gets me to 8. Instead of the 18 on the other dice.
Yeah. It's not great. It's not great.
So I'm guessing not on getting myself advantage for the next bit where I just stab him.
Yeah.
So as I flick around, dart around him, flick the wings out, kind of catch one of the rafters and flinch from it because that's just embarrassing. And then drop the sword down, try and come in for a lower shot. Fuck that up too because I kind of have to pull the wing out of the thatching a little bit halfway through the stab. Oh, very embarrassing.
Yeah, it's not going to do it, I'm afraid. I'm sorry to say. Okay. You've used some movement, you've used your bonus action, you've used your action, and it's Omen's turn. Oh boy. Have you got level 1 spell slots left? Yes, you bloody do! You're using Healing Word again! This time on Audacity.
Hey!
3, 4 plus 5. Nice! I think you're back up to full.
Yes. Exactly back up to full.
This is why his specter's a healer.
That's a good word.
It's a good word. Alright. Cool. Good. And he's staying there. He's not doing anything else. Okie doke. So, this fella is going to attack Julian. Ba-bum-bum-bum. What the fuck?
That's continuing.
I'm just gonna... Hold on. I'm going to roll a physical dice. Just to make sure it's not some sort of curse. Hold on. You gotta be fucking shitting me!
Are you serious?
What the shit?
Alright,
Well,
so
did you
if
roll on a
Gaz
physical
stated
dice?
is in fact some sort of curse.
I'm rolling a 19 on my physical dice! I'm not even making this up!
Some kind of D&D god just wants Julian dead.
No.
Did you anger a witch?
It's part of my backstory. I'll tell you later.
Okay.
Okay. Well. Good.
Right, roll for damage.
Okay. I tried, man. I really tried.
Dice just are vindictive some days.
Yeah, man. Wow. Okay, yep, that's 2 damage that time. And because you still got resistance up, because it hasn't been your turn yet, that's only 1.
I'm so glad I come.
So it's only the D20s that hate you.
This is insane. Okay, that's all he's doing. It's now Hortense's turn.
It's my turn now?
Yeah.
Is Julian, like, how many hit points are you down to?
I'm actually doing fine.
Yeah, okay.
I'm on 16, so
Out of how many?
20.
Oh, okay. I've only got 16 hit points, like, max. Is anyone, like, within reach that's, like, needs some healing? Because I've got a herbalism kit.
No.
Herbalism
Omen and
kit
Giel
lets
hasn't
you-
taken any.
Herbalism kit, shouldn't that just let you make potions?
But I've also got a +5 to medicine, so. I was just asking Julian in particular because he protected me earlier. Okay, clearly the gods do not like me using Shillelagh. So let me see what else I got. I don't think animal friendship will help here. Let me just check something. Just entertain yourselves.
It is a campaign of firsts.
Talk amongst yourselves. Oh, nope, shouldn't do that. That's a 20-foot square.
You can
That would
aim
hit
that. You
everyone.
Can aim that.
I was thinking, and I've seen Entangle being used before. Yeah, maybe not in this room though.
It doesn't do damage if you're worried about that.
Well, my understanding is it does if you move through it. So it would limit our movement as well.
It doesn't do damage, it just turns it into difficult terrain.
What am I thinking of it that does damage? Okay, I must be mixing something
The
else.
acid splash or something like that.
Oh,
Is
there's plenty that do. There's plenty that
Yeah.
do, but Entangle is not one of them. My primary PC is a druid.
Okay.
I love that.
Well,
spell.
Fairy Fire is boringer than I thought it was.
Fairy Fire is actually not bad.
According to this, each object has a 20-foot cube within range outlined in blue, green, or violet light. Any creature within the area is also outlined in light if it fails a dexterity saving throw. Any attack roll against an affected creature or object has advantage if the attacker can see it, and the affected creature or object can't benefit from being invisible.
Mm-hmm. So it's good as a support spell.
Yeah, I think I want to do a support spell because I don't think Hortense is Shillelagh's just not working.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I'd like to cast Fairy Fire and give everyone else.
Okay, so that is a 20-foot cube, is it?
It is a 20-foot cube, and I would like the light to be violet.
Okay, I can handle that. Where are you putting your 20-foot cube?
There's a spot you can put it that it will just get those two bandits that are in line and off center from everyone.
Yeah, so you can...
Yeah, I want to get these two.
Those two?
Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yep, okay. Fantastic.
I want to make them glow.
I can do that. One
And
sec.
luckily it's in the area when the spell is cast.
Yeah,
Hmm.
so we can still
As
move
opposed
in
to,
there.
yes. Yeah.
Okay, purple. Nope, that's the wrong fella. Dang it.
So that's my action, yeah?
Yep, because you cast a spell. But you still have bonus actions and movement should you desire.
Oh.
Purple.
I don't think I have any bonus actions, so I think I'll just be like, I'll just make things purple and then go back to hiding behind Julian. Quick question.
Yep.
Could I use create water to drown someone on dry land? Asking for a friend.
Not in combat.
Oh damn. Okay, so but I could use it as an assassination technique. Keep that in the old ticker.
Okay. It is now Julian's turn.
All right. Julian holds out just for the sake of semantics, leans his glaive against his shoulder, and pulls out his other hand, and blue energy crackles around it, and he points it at the bandit next to Audacity, and casts lightning lure.
Okay. Sweet. Roll to hit.
You create a lash of lightning energy that strikes one creature of your choice that you can see within range. The target must succeed on a strength saving throw or be pulled up 10 feet in a straight line toward you. And then take 1d8 lightning damage if it was within 5 feet of you.
Yeah.
So it's basically a force pull, but not for copyright reasons.
Yeah.
Alright, strength save for that guy. 15.
Oof, that makes it, unfortunately.
Poo bum.
This guy's been yanked about before.
I am going to...
That came out dirty limited too. Sorry.
Because this is a bit of a dire situation, I am going to use my main fighter shtick. I forget what it's called.
Action surge?
Action surge. And cast Blade Ward on myself again.
Okay. Sweet. Cool. Alright. Giel. Your turn. What have you got for us? Lee.
Sorry?
It's your turn.
Sorry, cut out for a second there. I just got a, what have you got for us? And I didn't hear any context for that statement.
Right, okay. It is your turn.
It's my turn.
Yep.
Alrighty. Yeah, I think now that I'm in my new place, I'm going to have another poke around and see if I can find anything useful in the bags or boxes, specifically looking for things I can throw that are about the average apple and or slingstone size.
Okay, sure.
Potatoes, anything sharp.
Okay.
Sharp potatoes.
Roll the thing you were bad at.
Roll the thing I'm bad at. That's -1.
Still no. It's a 7.
Nope, there are plenty of things in these bags, and none of them are small and throwable or sharp.
Yeah. Not something that you would want to throw, no. Got anything else you want to do?
Nope, just keep hiding.
Alrighty. That means it is Bandit 2, which I believe is this guy. Yes, it is. Okay. He's just gonna keep doing what works. Finally, it's not a 19. That doesn't hit you, does it? Yay.
Just
Great. Good. Alright. That means it's this guy's turn. He's going to attempt to stab Audacity again. Nope. And what about your other thing, mate? Nope. Alright, cool. My 19 streak is well and truly over. I'm happy to see it. This is what we like. Audacity. It's now your go.
So at this point, Audacity's, just kind of ducking out of the way of things, pushing the sword aside with hers. Looks this glowing fucker in the eye, and in Thieves' Cant, I'm looking forward to picking all of your stash here. It's seeming a bit fun. And at that point, I will flick the blade round and attempt to stab him again, this time with the advantage that I want.
Yes. Because he's glowing purple. That
Purple.
will do it. That will do it. Roll some damage. Wow! Oh, damn. He is not in a good way. I'm not gonna lie.
I've already dropped 28 damage into this guy and he's still up.
Barely.
And then at this point, having just done something rather unpleasant to this guy, probably in the stomach, because that's always a good target. Bonus action, disengage, and skip kind of down through, I'm going to say southeast. Honestly, to go stand one corner diagonal up from Omen.
There?
On the right.
On the right. There. Okay. Alright. Shiny. Okay.
I love being the damage dealer.
Toman's turn now. Where's your character sheet, buddy? I need like another 4 monitors for all of my shit. I think you've had enough of these guys. I've had enough of these guys. Alright. Here's what we're gonna do. Omen is going to make a displeased sounding noise. And the gold patterning on the bottom of his hem starts to glow slightly. And you guys can all tell that he is casting some magic. And I have to get this guy to do a wisdom saving throw. Alrighty. Which is not something that they are good at. Haha, splendid. Alright, for anyone who cares, he has just cast Crown of Madness on the guy who is not purple. Okay, so a crown of jagged iron is appearing on this guy's head. I'm going to color him in. Nope, that's not him. I'm going to color him in with a black
I'm in the high level mouse.
so we can tell. There you go. The charmed target must use its action before moving on each of its turns to make a melee attack against a creature other than itself that you mentally choose. The target can act normally on its turn if you choose no creature, if none are within reach. Shiny. Alright. And that's a concentration spell, so that will just sit there for a bit, up to a minute. Okay, cool. Fun! It is now his turn, I think. Yes. Nothing is in reach. That's unfortunate. Must use its action before moving. Okay, so the only thing he can reach is Julian, so he is still going to try and attack him. Oh no, not a plus 32. Come on. Beauty, that's a nat 1. Fantastic, we like that. Sweet. Right. Hortense, it is now your turn.
So I'm still behind Julian,
Mm-hmm.
and I cast the purple that makes people unhappy.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not unhappy, but thingo.
Easier to hit.
A lot of the spells I have are like healing word and like not necessarily active, useful in a fight type of things because it's not really Hortense's jive.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think. And from what you told me earlier, I don't think you will let me drown someone on dry land.
No.
You will still have Shillelagh up, though, because that lasts for a minute once you cast it.
Okay, I'm just gonna do Shillelagh then.
Alright. You gonna wall up the guy we get advantage on?
Yeah, I reckon so.
Sweet.
Okay, roll them bones. $16.
That'll do it. I mean,
I want to see what the alternative is.
roll
I'm just
again
curious.
to see if you crit it, but you have hit him one way or the other. You get a 16 or a 16? Which would you like?
I'd like the 16.
Alright, done. Roll some damage for me.
Okay, so I'm hitting with my quarterstaff. So that's +3 on the attack bonus, which I didn't realize earlier. Damage type is 1d6 plus 1 bludgeoning.
Cool.
D8. Shillelagh also makes it a D8.
Oh, okay, cool. I was like, but it says d6. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
1d8 plus 1. I assume it's...
Plus 3.
Oh, 1d8 plus 3.
Spellcasting one.
Which means that it becomes a 6.
Yeah.
1d8 plus...
So that's
just
fine.
3?
That's fine.
Yes?
That becomes a 6.
1d8 plus 3.
You've done a 1d8 plus 1, and we just add 2, so that makes it 6.
Okay, so 6 total. Okay. I see what you mean.
Alright.
I would like to hit him in the testicular region.
Sure. That's fine. Now, I don't believe that guy has taken any damage up until this point, so that means that it's that. No, that's not how that works. Okay, shiny. You have walloped him with your stick. Well done.
Thank you.
Do you have anything else you would like to do?
Well, that's my action. I don't really have any bonus actions or anything. I'd like to use, like, did I have to get up close to hit him?
Well, you're already within range.
Okay. No. I'm good. I mean, I'd like to taunt him. Just generally be like, you're a piece of shit. Ooh, just
Taunting is a free action.
exploring. You didn't have to attack us. Why was that your first instinct? Who raised you?
Fair enough. All right, Julian.
Okay. Another rules question. Drawing a weapon. Is it a bonus action or an action?
Just.
I think it's a bonus action.
It's usually as part of the attack.
Oh, okay.
Putting one away and drawing is more of a grey area. And I think pulling out a shield is...
No, I'm not thinking anything like that. My argument is because I'm using a glaive, even though to attack with it, I need to use 2 hands. As far as I'm concerned, I can hold it in one hand and have the other free to
is specifically in the rules that you can take one hand off a two-handed weapon, cast something, grab it again to attack. And that's
Or in
just
this case, throw a light axe at someone. A hand axe at someone.
Yep, I'll allow that. You can't attack while you're holding another weapon with your glaive, but you can just sort of be holding onto it like a staff and throw an axe. That's fine.
Yeah, that's what I'm going for.
Sure. Roll some bones.
Come on, come on.
Sorry, I know.
Behave.
Sorry. Never mind.
Unfortunately.
which one was it against?
Are you attacking the guy with the crown of thorns or the guy you get advantage on?
Oh, the guy got advantage on.
And then roll again.
Oh no. Somewhere on this table there's a needle.
Oh dear.
Oh no.
No.
Well, that just won't do.
No, it will miss it by one, unfortunately. Yeah, you miss. Do you have anything else you'd like to do?
Yes, as a bonus action. Oh. No, actually. No, I'm going to stay put. Never mind.
Alrighty. Giel.
Yes, it's I need the desk. Thank you.
Negotiating with is that Delenn?
Yes.
Well, it is now your turn.
Alright. Giel is going to open up one of the bags, dump everything out of it as quietly as possible, and start sneaking around the back wall to try and come up behind one of the bandits, probably the one that is currently next to. I'm not going to make it this turn, but because I'm taking the long way around, but to come up sort of either behind the one that's currently engaging with Hortense and Julian, or the one at the back, the ones that we have advantage on.
Okay. So you have 30 feet of movement, I believe. So that's 5, 10, 15,
Yes, I do.
25, 30. So you can get up to the same row as the guy at the top. So you can get to there.
Oh no, I'm gonna go around behind Omen on the other side. So it's gonna take me. It's gonna take me a couple of turns.
Okay, so Omen is exactly 30 feet from you.
Yeah.
So you want to go just next to Omen there, or?
Yeah, and I'm gonna roll a stealth check because I want to try and make sure that nobody notices my movement.
Okay.
+5. My goodness.
Not so good. I'm gonna put you back up to full opacity now. Shiny. Anything else?
Nope, I think that's all of my ability to do things.
Okay.
No, but seriously though, where is this needle? I'm worried now.
You'll find it with your foot later.
Yeah, I just don't want to find it with my cat is the only thing.
Okay. This guy is going to attack Hortense because she hit him in the nuts. What the fuck?
What's that?
It's back. Haha, I found it.
Huzzah. I just rolled another fucking 19.
I see this, yes.
Four. Hortense, you take 4.
Sorry, where am I taking damage? Oh, was I just attacked?
Yes.
I zoned out, I'm going to be honest. So 4 points of damage.
Yeah.
I assume the attack was over 12.
It was a 22. I rolled another
Well,
19.
that fucking do it.
Yeah.
I'm going to let you take that one, Hortense, because I
That's okay.
kind of want that reaction available to avoid a very untimely, like, crit or something.
No, that's okay. I appreciate it, though.
Alright. That's what he's doing. And, then is the thief's turn. This guy's turn. And you know what he's gonna do? He's gonna be a little bitch and start to run away. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's starting to escape. Audacity, is now your turn.
So I'm going to see that he is running away, shout just pure obscenities in a mixture of thieves' cant and infernal,
Good.
and I'm going to run after him and bonus action dash to catch up to him
Uh-huh.
and stab him in the ass.
Alright. Go for it.
And just like arcing around people so that I don't get hit. But I've
Oh, yeah.
with 30 plus 30.
Mm-hmm.
Is this the same guy I hit in the balls?
No, this is the
No,
guy
different one.
I have absolutely brutalized.
Mm-hmm.
20 and a 19.
Oh, wow. That's a crit. Okay. Splendid. So I don't know how whether or not this is how the rules are written, but I always do double damage for crits. So roll your damage and he takes twice that much.
He takes double what's on the dice plus the mods.
I like my way better.
I mean, yes.
Alright.
2, 1 is... Yes, that did add up correctly. So the crit actually does less than the other times I've hit him, but he still takes 9.
Okay. Let me see. That's this fella, I'm pretty sure.
The guy that I've already done 28 to.
Yeah. Yes. No, you were this guy. That's right. Yeah. Okay. He goes down. He's not good. He's distinctly bad. He is where's my red pen? Oh, come on, Clip Studio. Fucking okay, here we go. He is dead.
Dead or unconscious and bleeding?
Unconscious and bleeding. Oh, actually, yeah, unconscious and bleeding. He is unconscious and bleeding. But for
Just
the sake of
character reasons.
yeah, no, he's unconscious and bleeding. You took him down to -2.
Would you like to make up your mind about whether you'd like to sit down, kitty cat?
Alright. Got anything else for me, Audacity? I think you used all of your bits and bobs.
That is an absolutely fully used turn.
Sweet. Okay, Omen. It is now Omen's turn. Omen can not do anything that is concentration if he wants to keep his crown thingy up. Why are all these good things concentration? God damn it.
I think using the crown thing is an act. I'm going to dial down the rules node.
Oh, so frequent turns
Don't
you
click
must use
anything,
your
kitty
action
cat.
to
Don't click
maintain
anything.
control. Oh, okay. So he can either maintain control on that thing or do something else. And it didn't actually serve me because I can't read spells very well, apparently, at this time of night. So I am going to have him do something else. Who is that guy? Nope. That one. Okay, let's turn that off. Come on. There we go. Okay. He's going to do something else instead. He's going to cast Mind Sliver on the guy that was, who's he, what's it? Intelligence saving throw. I love cantrips that do damage. Nice, that's a 2, so he takes 1d6 psychic damage. Okay, sweet. 5 damage. Okay, that guy is dead. Alright, cool. Alright, sweet. That's what Omen is doing. Do you have any bonus actions? Oh yeah? No, you do. Because I'm stupid. Okay. He is going to use a bonus action to give Hortense a bardic inspiration. So you can add a 1d8 to your any next roll that you like. To a d20 roll, that is. In the next 10 minutes. Alright. Bandit 1. That's this guy. He is also going to now go, oh dear, we're in danger. And he is going to use a disengage type action and go like this, and like this, and like this, and like this over here. Hortense, it is now your turn.
Let me think.
So, can I just check? The exit is where the thief tried to get to?
Yeah.
I'm having a think. Hold on. So he's trying to run away. Yes?
Yes, correct.
Okay, but just because I think this will be fun, I would like to create water, but I want to do it where he's running and I want to try and sloop him up.
Okay, I will make him a dexterity saving throw. Yeah, I think he's fine with a 15.
God damn it.
Leaky loft. It's just kind of raining inside.
Mm-hmm.
You got anything else for me?
No.
Alright, cool. Julian.
Alright, I am... Just give me a second. Just trying to figure out my placement. No, I'm just going to take a swing at the one next to me.
Alright, go for it. Yeah, that'll do it.
Nice.
What's that tapping noise?
That's probably my phone, sorry.
Oh, fair enough.
6 damage. Nice, nice, nice. Cool. Neither of these guys are looking in pretty good nick, I must say.
Oh.
Got any bonus actions or anything you want to do?
No, I'm going to end my turn there.
Alright, splendid. Giel.
Alright. Giel is going to attempt to sneak again.
Mm-hmm.
And is going to sneak up until it is adjacent to the one with the purple aura.
Mm-hmm. 5,
Um,
10, 15, that's 20, yep.
Yep. And then throw the bag over its head, pull the cords on the bag, and run away.
Okay, I love that. Alright, roll a stealth, first of all.
Please. Oh, please, for the love of God. 15.
Yes, I think that will do quite nicely. That will do quite nicely.
I would like to argue that would work, given that this person is already a bit shaken, a bit bloody, concentrating on everyone with weaponry.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, no, absolutely.
All right.
Nope. Splendid. I am going to do him a dex save now. He hasn't really fallen over or anything, but he has dropped his weapon in order to kind of claw at the bag that's now kind of around his neck.
Yep, bonus action to disengage, flee to the other side of the room.
Okay, disengage.
As far as the other side of the room as I can
You only have 10 feet
get.
of movement left.
That's okay. Back wall in the row with Omen is enough fleeing for me.
Alright. Wonderful. Cool. Bandit 2, that's that guy. I'm going to say that he is using his turn to get a bag off his head. Alright. The other guy is dead. Audacity, it is now your turn.
So at this point, Audacity puts the sword down next to the guy she's just stabbed up the arse after pulling the blade out of his butt cheek.
Mm-hmm.
Flips him over and grabbing the healer's kit from her belt, just kind of mutters at him, "I'll have you know that dying is just another form of running away, you fuck." And she will use the healer's kit to stabilize him and stop him dying.
Great. I have no idea if you need to roll for that, but I'm happy for you to just do it.
Not if I've got a healer's kit.
Splendid. Wonderful.
That's the point of them.
Fair enough.
Otherwise, it's a heal check.
That's
but
fair. Okay. Cool. Omen. Omen.
Not heal today.
Okay.
And at that point, if there's any time left after making him not die, I am kind of going to start going through his pockets.
Fair enough. Okay. Omen is going to attempt to cast Mind Sliver again on the guy with the bag. I think that seems like a sensible thing to do. And it's an intelligence saving throw from the guy. What's the DC on that? Ha! Nope. Cool, which means he takes another 1d6 psychic damage. It's another 4, which is that guy. Cool. Alright, now it is the other guy's turn. That fella. He's actually going to come down here. And he's going to attempt to attack Julian. Nope. Great. Moving quickly. I like it. Hortense, it's now your turn.
Hortense, who is muted and camera muted.
Oh, I'm here. I just wanted to sit less gracefully and didn't want anyone to see me.
Fair enough. It is now your turn.
Oh, okay, awesome. So that's why. So I'm next. So I have the one person's unconscious, the other one is purple and off to the corner, and then there's one directly in front of me.
Correct.
Can I shillelagh him again?
You may.
Excellent.
You should also have advantage against him. Because
yes. No, he's not purpled.
Yeah. I thought because I'm also engaged with him, doesn't that mean
only if you're flanking, so opposite sides?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, not quite.
Nope.
Oof.
No.
7, not so
Alas.
much.
Nope. Got anything else you want to try? Oh, you still have a bardic inspiration, by the way. You could spend that, roll a d8, and add that.
Oh yeah. Let's do that.
I hear an oat.
Yeah, I can hear an oat too.
Oh.
It is her bedtime, and she's sad because she's in the bedroom.
8.
Okay, great. So that's 8 plus 7, which makes it higher than an 11. Yes, you hit him. Roll some damage.
Excellent. And I think we established
It's D8 plus 3.
D8 plus 3. Yeah.
Yeah, quarterstaff is D6 if it's one-handed, D8 if it's two-handed. Shillelagh makes whatever you cast on a D8.
Yeah. I got a 4.
Cool.
Once again, I would like to aim for the testicle region.
Alright, cool. That's another 4 damage on that guy.
Hang a target on yourself.
I'm okay with it.
Hmm.
Oh. It's tough being
hey.
baby.
It is tough being baby. It's okay. Alright, that fella, he looks real bad. Really bad.
I mean, to be fair, I've destroyed his testicles.
Oh,
Sorry, yo.
I'm
Teaching out about those places and how to hit them.
Okay. I believe that makes it Julian's turn.
Alright, yeah, I'll swing at him.
Sweet.
The one near next to me, I mean.
Yeah, yep.
It was. I don't know why, but I never seem to be able to find the rolling thing when I'm using my phone. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, that'll hit him.
It's acceptable.
Now let's see how badly you destroy this guy. Cool. How did instant death work, Mandy?
If the damage dealt is equal to or if the damage left over after they hit 0 is equal to their total hit points, it's an instant death.
Okay, he is unconscious and bleeding in that case. Because he is now at a -6.
Are we out of combat now? Or are we still in combat?
Technically
Still one
in
guy.
combat.
Still one
You've
left.
got one guy left.
And I'm going to use my movement action to saddle up next to the last guy.
Alrighty. Sounds
Well,
good
give
to
myself
me.
10 feet. Well, within 10 feet, I mean.
To like there.
Just a sec. Yeah, looks good. That's what I had in mind.
Beauty. Alright. Cool. Giel. You okay?
Is going to dash so that it gets enough movement back to the boxes and shuffle under again.
Okay. Nyum. Sweet. Alright. That means he is the only guy left with a turn. And he is going to... He is far enough away that he doesn't need to worry about opportunity attacks. So he's going to go 1, 2...
No, you'll get one from me.
Oh, yeah, no, because you got a reach weapon. Yeah, okay. He's going to continue to run anyway, so do an opportunity attack. You'll be surprised to know that you're the first person I think who's ever used a reach weapon in anything I've run.
No,
Yeah, it's weird.
they're good for me.
People either like the up close and personal stabby swords or the I am all the way over here magic users. Yeah, that'll do the job. Nice! That's what we like to see. He attempts to run like the little bitch that he is, and he is now unconscious and bleeding, and we are now out of initiative order. Oh, heck and heck. Oh dear. Alright, I'm gonna stop sharing my screen now. Gosh. Oh dear.
So, hearing bodies hitting the floor in rapid succession, Audacity is going to look over from going through this guy's pocket and I'm just gonna quietly mention that if those guys aren't dead, you might want to keep them not dead, because then we can hand over some live prisoners to the city authorities and not be risking any murder charges. It gets more complicated if you actually kill them.
Of the other two people, which one is more fucked up?
The guy closest to you.
He's more messed up?
Yeah.
Can I do a medicine roll to like try and stabilize him?
Sure.
I think I've got a +5 to medicine. I do. Okay, give me a sec.
Feeling a bit happier now, Bubba?
10.
I think that's probably enough.
I would also like to go through his pockets.
Okay, great. Does anyone else want to do anything at this stage?
I mean, I am going through this guy's pockets, also checking his weapons.
I guess I'll go through the pockets of the guy that that isn't currently being rifled through.
Alright, sweet. He, as of yet, has not been stabilized, by the way.
I actually, okay, well, I will attempt to stabilize him then,
Sure,
because I'm not that.
roll a medicine.
Oh, that's... Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask if Hortense could help this guy out as well, actually, because I'm probably more likely to kill him than anything else if I attempt any sort of medicine.
Happy to help out. 22.
Okay.
Pretty good for DC 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh? You want to go play? Oh. Would you like a biscuit? Yes, you would like a biscuit?
That still works on me as well when I'm upset.
I mean, biscuits are great.
There you go.
I had one earlier. It was a great choice.
Yeah.
Also, I'm noticing that it's 10 o'clock and people are seeming to be a bit drift.
Yeah.
Are we going to, like, loot some pockets and then call it a night?
Yeah, I think we can call it a night there, and we can go through what else happens next time. I think that's probably the longest a combat has ever taken me. I'm sorry it took so long.
It's always, the first combat is always like that.
Everyone's trying to figure out
I
what
remember
they're
the
doing and how to do it, and
That was, what, 5 rounds, I think?
something like that. I can't believe how many 19s I rolled.
That fight actually took 30 seconds.
Oh boy. Well, you didn't stomp them, but you did win, and that's the important bit.
I'm pretty pleased with how Audacity went for first combat encounter that's, fighting people.
Yeah, absolutely.
Dealing, what was it? 37 points in 3 hits?
Something like that, yeah. It was a good effort.
Pretty good.
Alright, cool. Well,
Mobility fighters.
I might go ahead and stop the recording there. Thank you very much for playing tonight, guys. And we will pick up after Easter.
Yep.
Hey, thanks. Good fun.